Hello guys, welcome back to the Fancy Council. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. I don't want to just be a gaming YouTuber. I kind of want to be a more broad and to the nerdier aspects kind of things. And I just want to, first off, I want to thank everyone for watching, who's watching. It means a lot. I'm, I don't know, just having fun with this. Today we're going to be building like the Luffy Lego set. Hold on, let's see, I'm not, there we go. I got this guy. I bought this actually, funnily enough, off Facebook Marketplace because when I went to go buy it off of like the actual Lego, they were sold out and it was like retired. So I had like no choice but to find some external way to get this. Let's see. Maybe I should have cut in this ahead of time. Give me 1 second, guys. So this is gonna be like a full length video. I mean, I'll pause this like I did there. Um, just maybe because I don't know if everyone wants to watch me do the whole thing, but just kind of the general vibe of building it, and then maybe I'll make a YouTube short of it like sped up, just for people who want to see it like done. But I don't think they should take me that long, honestly. And while we're doing this, we can just listen to me. I don't know, review like the anime One Piece because I am a pretty big One Piece guy. I must must say now that I have definitely not watched all of One Piece, but I know enough. I'm on episode like 300 something. I will get there eventually, but my attention span is not always the best. Um, so we'll just kind of talk about the anime, what I feel about it, and then probably just also some updates on my YouTube first. I'll probably do some updates on my YouTube first, and like where I kind of want to do with this. Let me do that now. I think we just open all the packs. I'm assuming I don't really build many Legos. I gotta be honest. I do more. I do more off-brand Legos, just because well, they're cheaper. But this really wasn't that bad. I think on the website I bought the Buggy the Clown one off the website. It was on sale for $6.99, and after like shipping and taxes, it came to like I think $12. And I got the Luffy one for 17, and the guy shipped it for me. So it's really nice of him. It's a good Facebook experience because you never know off Facebook Marketplace. And I did play the risky game of like paying ahead of time before I even like before it was shipped or anything. But so good on him for being honest. That's for sure. Let's see. I got the directions right here. Hold on. Is a weird angle for my camera, but this is kind of the best way I think of doing it. I don't know if I continue doing these kind of little Lego videos and you want to see more, because trust I have quite a few Legos from Christmas actually, more than I thought I would. Then we'll kind of experiment more on like what the setup would be, I guess. But let's start this off. I don't know how good I am to be at like commentary and this, so bear with me. I'm gonna do my best. I have a few brickheads already. They're like I have Disney ones. Fun fact, I kind of work for Disney. I work for Disney cruise ships. So I'm not really part of Disney, but we're like close enough. Here's the little blue piece, and then I'm looking for the long blue piece that fits across. Um, but yeah, let me start with like talking about where I see my YouTube channel, and really, I'm just here to have fun with it. If I can get a fan base, that'd be awesome. Um, I feel like it's everyone back in the 2000s had the dream of becoming some famous YouTuber because they watched like Jacksepticeye or Aphmau or Markiplier and all these people who were so obsession like good at it and like kept you going. But that I feel like that was the good era of YouTube, I guess. And I tried back then too, but you know, you're a little kid, there's only so much you can do. So I'm having trouble with the directions of where to put it. Um, but I don't know. I just want to have fun with this, and I want to give a shout out to my friends who are supporting me through this. It means a lot that they're actually watching my videos. Um, I don't know. That means a lot more than I think they realize. And it just shows I have some really good friends, and well, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. And I hope we can all grow together, and they want to start YouTube too, so hopefully we can start like collabing more. And yeah, my schedule for like how I kind of want to do this, like my YouTube, I'm going to try twice a week. I am a full-time college student and I work a lot of hours, so we'll see if I'll be able to keep that up. But that's kind of the goal I want to look for right now. There's some little pieces. This is what we got so far. Just toe steps. I'm talking a lot, so I get a little distracted. But yeah, 2 times a week. I'm thinking, uh, Wednesday and Sunday, and then maybe some shorts in between. Maybe of my videos, just to like keep a good like I don't know. Yeah, just to keep like entertainment engaging and all that. Um, I really hope this is like a good setup for you guys to look at. Maybe I should have done it more to the side, but we'll see. It's all a learning period. If you guys have any feedback or suggestions, I appreciate it and I'd love to take them. There will be more gaming content coming. Just I wanted to do something a little different, and I had these Legos, and I thought it'd be fun. I'm a huge collector and stuff, so I promise you there'll be more videos like this. It's just who I am. Um, I might do a kind of a vibe change on the YouTube and maybe redo the logo and stuff like that, just to freshen it up and maybe gear more towards my content. Um, Fancy is my dog. She's 20 years old, by the way, so bless her heart. Her time is coming. We're thinking this year will probably be her final year with us, unfortunately. But but I want to keep the name Fancy maybe somehow in it, just to keep her honor, but maybe change the logo and just kind of switch a few things up. This piece next. He's a weird looking guy. The top part too. Um, but enough about this. Let's give a little anime review, I guess. One Piece is one of my favorite animes. I like anime, but I'm not the biggest anime watcher just because I don't know. I get bored really easy of shows, so I have to like I like very certain like animes. And One Piece is one of them, but it's also why I struggle to watch all the way through. Is just because there's so much of it. Um, but I'll get there one day. It's my own time. Like I said, I'm on episode 300 something. Thriller Park, I think it is. I like this segment so far. I think it's really cool, the Thriller Park area. Um, but first off, let me start saying my favorite character is definitely Nami. Okay, I can't even lie. I like Nami. Okay, she's good. I wish she was a little. I'm sure she gets a little more to it. It's kind of my grievances with some of the characters or the scaredy cat characters. I wish they were a little bit more like fierce, I guess, because I know they could do it. They're just strong. Like one of my least favorite characters is Tony the Chopper. Tony Chopper. I think his character, he could do so much more. He is one of the strongest people in that crew, and he's just acting like he's nothing. And I think this is mildly irritating to me because I feel like he could just do so much more. Um, but Nami, I love Nami. Come on, it's Nami, guys. But I do wish she was a little bit more like brave, I guess, because the staff she has is awesome. I mean, like, come on, that's amazing. Usopp did a great job at building that. I think Usopp is such a critical character, He's still not one of my favorites personally, but still a critical character when it's building, and I would really love to see more engineering on his part. But I guess now that Frankie's there, Frankie's taking over more of that. But I think Usopp has a very creative mind and was doing a great job with what he could do. Um, Luffy, how do you not love Luffy? Come on, he's funny, and he's the whole reason the team's even together. Oh, there's a little separate piece here. We got this little, I think it was this guy. Like, how could you not? And I will say, I know some people are not the biggest fan of One Piece, and that's okay. But you have to accept that it is one of the big three animes. It just is. I mean, One Piece is one of the longest running series. It's a classic. You don't have to like it to recognize it's amazing. I mean, like, it's over 1,000 episodes. It's crazy, and it has a great storyline. It's a lot of filler. That is the biggest problem with it, and that's why people don't like it. Um, but the filler I like. I don't love. I like some of the filler. I think the filler. I want to get all the way through it with the filler. But I do know they are rebooting the whole thing. Well, not rebooting, but like what's the word I'm looking for? Remastering, I think, with cutting out so much filler, and it's like gonna be only 200 or 300 episodes instead, which is crazy that there's that much filler. It really puts it in perspective. So I'm hoping that will bring more people to like the beauty of the anime, because it is, like I said, the one of the godfathers of anime. It's one of the top three. It's one of the best, and I hope more people get to enjoy it soon and get to look past all the episodes. I really think a lot of it is just origin. Ooh, I did that wrong. I should lock in a little bit. Hold on. Luckily, I noticed that now. I think it's also just part of our generation with like TikTok and all this. Our brains are like wired to be less engaged because we like short little video clips that go boom, boom, boom. But it's also, I think it's a good way just to build your brain power and like your capacity to watch something. Um, yeah, that's just my opinion on it. But I really do think it's one of the best animes out there. But my favorite anime is, people make fun of me for this, but The Time I Was Reincarnated as a Slime is such an underrated anime. It is amazing, but that's not about this. That's not what this like YouTube video is about. It's about One Piece. But if you get a chance, watch that. It's great. It's one of the best in its category. Um, but yeah, like I was saying, One Piece is a great anime. There's a lot of character development that really gets to it, and you get attached to the characters. So be warned about that. It, and yeah, be warned about that. There's some episodes you're just like, oh, okay, whatever. But then there's like other episodes you're like, wow, this is amazing. And those are the episodes that get you just locked in. Sorry, guys, I'm bad at following directions, apparently. Wait, hold on, let me see this. Yeah, yeah. I'm talking too much, so I'm like losing my train of thought. Here we go. Actually, recently, just got a little ship figurine off Facebook Marketplace, and it's really cool. It was a blind box, so I didn't know which one I was gonna get. I will say I haven't gotten that far in the anime, so I don't know Big Mama's like character or anything yet. But the ship's pretty cool. The only problem, it's on like wheels, and I kind of put up the shelf myself, and the shelf kind of tilts downwards a little bit, so I had to put it on a platform. That was my first attempt at putting up a shelf, so second one got a lot better. Wrong shade. I would love to know your guys' opinion on One Piece, by the way, and who your favorite characters are, because I just love to meet more people who like One Piece. I know a few of my coworkers do. Um, Shout out VG my streamer. My friend streams a lot, and he's awesome at it. I think it's VG Squirrel. He's been doing it a long time. Um, Mhm. Make sure I did that right. Sorry, guys. I'm like locking in and commentating at the same time. Honestly, one of my favorite like little, this wasn't even an arc, it was more of a filler, was the filler where they meet the dragon. I think that was a touching story, and it had a lot of, it was a lot of character development, I think, there, but it is considered just a full filler all the way through. I did not like the start of Skypiea. I thought I liked the start, but when they got to like the actually like the first little fight scene or whatever with the big bubble guy, I forget his name. I just didn't like that. It lost my engagement pretty fast, I have to admit. So I took like a 6 month break. Sorry guys, I gotta lock in a little bit for this one. This was a little bit more complicated of a piece. I gotta make his arms. Put that for later. This goes like that, I think. And then put this like that. I think I'm making his arms. Yeah, I'm making his arms right now. So it's like a side step before I get there. Just like that. Okay, I got one. Let's make another one. Go. But yeah, Skype was good. It had some parts that I think were a little dragged out. Honestly, the whole anime, there's a lot of pieces that were kind of dragged out, in my opinion. And I think that's a lot of people's opinion. Honestly, it's a um, but it's good. It really is good, and I wish more people would give it a chance. Um, one of the best parts was when they fought. I'm bad with names, so I'm like trying to think of the names at the same time. But they fought like those 7 guys that were so powerful and like took down like the world government. Well, not took down, but like put a big stance against the world government. I thought that was awesome, and I think it's crazy that like One Piece is becoming a symbol for freedom and like rebellion. Like it's kind of crazy how the anime has like worked its way into like society. Because there's places using the flag to represent the rebellion against their government, and that's awesome. That just is awesome. I think you can't beat that. Ooh, this one's got a little scar piece. Let's see if I can. Won't focus well. Let's see if I do that. It's not focusing too well, but you get the gist. Um, yeah, I just think that's awesome and crazy that anime can inspire all that. Also, a little off topic of the anime. Um, I think I kind of want. I don't. Everyone knows. Well, not everyone, obviously. I just call him Joe Bart. But I kind of want my YouTube channel to be closer to his in a way, like the style. I love his energy. I love his character. I think he does a great job as a streamer. He is one of my inspirations of nowadays. Like back in the day, my inspirations were like Afmao. I loved Afmao and like Popular O's. I love Popular O's to this day, and I follow his recovery. I He's a strong man. He's doing his best, and that's all you can do in this world. Let's be honest. But yeah, they're kind of like my inspirations when I was younger. But Joe Bart now, he's amazing, and I kind of inspires me to try YouTube again. I mean, I don't know if I'll be successful. It takes a lot of work to get to that point. Maybe I should start. I might start streaming too, but I figured to give it a shot is all you can really do. And if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's just fun to do. Um, yeah, just a little all random about Joe Bart. I just think he's awesome. I think it's Joe Bartios. Again, I'm so bad with names. Um, yeah. Also, we're getting pretty close to done. I think already. Well, okay, we're like halfway done. I think so. It's what we got so far. Look at him. He's coming along. You can tell that's Luffy off the bat right there. Um, I also love the dynamic Luffy has with his crew. He's less of a boss and more of just like, oh, we gotta watch this man and like keep an eye on him. But at the same time, he inspires everyone to be better and to be the best versions of themselves. So I don't know. I think that's amazing. I think it's unique and I think it's a unique thing of the anime. Hold on. I gotta lock in. Sorry, I'm looking at it and it looks different than what I'm seeing in my head and like next to me. Hopefully I didn't mess this. No, no, okay. I don't think I messed this up. I think it's just kind of weird looking in the picture. That, that. I'm guessing we're probably gonna do a similar thing on the other side in a minute. That, and then that. Yeah, okay. It was right. It was right. I'm just second guessing myself. I need this little piece, and this little piece. Okay, so you are the one that goes like. Hold on, I gotta look at this better too. Okay, that's guy in the back. I'm so afraid to mess this guy up. I actually have a little shelf with all my One Piece collectible items, so that's where he will be going when he's finished. If you guys want a tour of my collection sometime, let me know, because I have a bunch of different collections. I got some weird collections too. It's a weird one to say, but I love collecting clowns. I'm a clown collector. Um, I find there's a lot of beauty in clowns. Um, I don't know, I just do. It's a random little thing. I used to hate clowns, and then one day it was like, boom, I love clowns. My brain's a weird one, I have to admit. It just falls in love with random things. But I just think clowns are so fun and underappreciated. They used to be so like used to be such like a respectable kind of career thing, and like they would bring so much joy to kids, and then all the killer clown stuff happened and so many more fears of clowns came out. That's when I started getting the fear of clowns. And I think it's sad because a lot of them are just looking to bring joy to people, and I think it's a really good symbolization of like society, I guess. I know how quick it can just turn on you. Um, yeah, that's just a weird little rant about my clowns. I'll go back to One Piece. Sorry, guys, I keep going like in a random off-topic in and outs. I hope this is enjoyable to watch. It's just me commentating and like doing this, and this might be better as like a short or like just some music played over it. But I thought it'd be fun just to listen. Maybe see if people enjoy this kind of style. If not, I can, like I said, throw some YouTube music, ad free, not ad free, royalty free music over this, and just let it be like a speed up version of this, so you don't have to listen to me, and you just watch it kind of be built. I don't know if people prefer that, but I kind of plan to go. I'm a little tired, so my brain's not functioning as well as I'd like it to, because I was gonna plan to do like a kind of a review of One Piece, but I have another One Piece Brickhead, the Buggy the Clown. Maybe I'll do a more in-depth review of One Piece and like get a little script and stuff ready for me. Just not script, but like ideas and what to talk about, and just a good review. Because I want this YouTube to be like just nerdy stuff I like. Really, it's just stuff I like doing. Mm, and just see if anyone enjoys it and comes along and adventure with me. I have some fun games I want to play in the future, like Jurassic Evolution 3. Been dying to play that game. I just haven't had a chance yet. 2 Point Museum, there's 2 Point Hospital, all the 2 Point games, really. And of course, for my loving friends and fans, I will continue my FNAF series and get scared shitless. Yeah, it's that's what's gonna happen with that. Um, you can ask my friends. Also, I'm kind of bad at video games. I love them, but I am kind of bad at them. So bear with me on that. Apparently, I'm bad at reading directions too. So no, this is right. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm locked in, guys. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. But yeah, seriously, like I said, One Piece has some really fun characters to it, and just it's different. And I think more people should really give it a chance so you could get to love the characters. Like Zoro, love Zoro. I want to get one of his katanas, Ema something. Um, I collect katanas and swords and stuff, so I just want to get his. And I see the one I want, but it's like $300. Um, because it's not just a replica. It's like it could actually be used. So I'm just kind of like waiting for the right time to purchase it. Maybe it could be my AA like my AA degree present for myself. Um, like a good little splurge, a good excuse. You know what I mean? 'Cause sometimes you gotta have a good excuse to splurge and crazy things like that. Yeah, because we're getting there pretty good actually. Sorry guys. There's a piece I'm looking for. Okay, so it goes like this. It goes like that. Kind of going a little out of order in the way. I mean, like this is the order, but just not the exact ones I'm supposed to be doing at a time. Here we go. Okay, you can do this one more time. Let me get flipped over. I swear I had him the right way. That's why I changed the other one. There we go. The little details like that, they don't really matter, but at the same time, they do matter. To me, at least. You know what I mean? If no one else is going to look at this later on, they're not going to be like, wow, you have that one piece turned over wrong. But I will. Should be two more of those pieces. Here's one. But yeah, I really look forward to making more content like this. Hopefully I become better at like just talking to myself pretty much. And maybe doing a little better at like reviewing the anime like I meant to originally. This is getting a little long, I will admit, but we're also almost done, I think. We have like 10 more pages. 16. But same old, same old, same old, same old. Hold on. I'm actually gonna give it a little pause, and I'll come back to you guys in a little bit when I'm a little closer to done. Alright guys, welcome back. I did a little cut there. I just did a repeat step pretty much. So I took a break there to let me just do that. So I had to watch all that. It's just a repeated step. As you can see, I did forget to put the ear on, so thank goodness I did that. But we're about to start building his hat, and I didn't want you guys to miss a whole crucial. That's like a whole. That's pretty. Come on. Luffy's hat is one of the most iconic pieces of that anime. His hat has so much sentimental value behind it, it's crazy. And it shows Luffy for more than just. Oops, sorry. Shows Luffy for more than just like a goofy little fool, I guess. And it shows where he got his inspiration for. And we all need our inspiration to come from somewhere. I just think it's honestly beautiful. There we go. So I didn't want you guys to miss being. Sorry guys, had a quick technical difficulties. I have my like webcam kind of jerry rigged to give this like angle. So it just kind of fell. But it's okay. We're back. We're back, guys. We're back. Like I was saying about the One Piece hat, I think it's just a beautiful symbolization of the whole anime and where he gets his inspiration. And I just think that's awesome. I think it shows a good message. Alright, guys. I'll see you a little bit. Alright, guys. We're adding the hat to the man, the myth, the legend himself. Well, it's not a complete hat, but you know what I mean. Like, we're adding the... Let's see here. Gotta get it to go in. This is not... There we go. I don't think I did that right, huh? Hold on. It's a hard piece to get in. Is it supposed to... Is this supposed to go further on the hat? Yes. Yes, I think it is. I think it's supposed to go more like here on the hat. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay. Misunderstood the directions, but he has his hat. Look at him. That's Luffy. We only got a few more steps to go, so I'll probably just keep you guys along for the rest of it. If I can... Where's the other piece? Ah, here he is. You can tell I'm getting a little tired, like, 'cause I'm losing my pieces in places. And then you just go... Boom. 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 And then we do the little corner pieces. I think these little triangle pieces they have you put on are the hardest pieces for me. I don't know why. Okay, I'm doing them easy now. But for the eyebrows on this guy, I don't know if those eyebrows, the hair, whatever those are to him, were hard to do for me for some reason. I was getting the angle right. Oop, and I put that one on the wrong way. That's just because I wasn't paying attention. Ooh, we're almost there, guys. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. We're gonna do this. But like I said earlier, I would love to know your favorite characters in the comment, and if you like One Piece, and just a general. This video is a little long, I will admit. I don't know how people are actually gonna watch this, but it's okay. I like doing it, and that's what counts. My friends are probably gonna make fun of me for this video, though. This one's probably gonna come out on Sunday. I'm gonna boop. Next one I do like this, I'll probably shorten it down a little bit, do more pauses in between. I really lost track of time at the beginning, I will admit. You can always just skip through the parts you don't want to see. Okay. 3 more pages worth of stuff and we are done. These just go here. Okay. One goes on the front. One goes in the front. One goes on the side. There we go. And then just repeat the red ones around here. And we'll do the yellow ones up here. Yo, that is Luffy's hat to uncanny value. That's awesome. This is actually such a cool little Lego piece, and it's so... If they ever release like a Nami piece, Nami one of this, I am buying it instantly in a heartbeat. That is a promise. I hope they release like the rest of the crew. I really do. Especially Nami and Zoro. Those are my other 2 favorites. So I'm hoping they release those guys. Because, well, you can't go wrong. Everyone loves Zoro, okay? Women and men, they love him, let's be honest. And especially the women, okay? I have so many of my friends are like, Zoro, my man. And I mean, I think it's the same thing, but for like the opposite gender, men. Hey, women too, men in both ways though. And I think we just throw him on top, and we built the stand. He's done, I think. Hold on, guys. The thing we've all been waiting for. The One Piece character built. Look at him. He's so awesome. Okay, yeah, this is Luffy, guys. This is definitely one of the best characters. Let's be honest. You can't beat Luffy. Got some extra pieces here. At least I hope they're extra pieces. So hopefully I didn't miss anything. But that is an eyeball. You don't got 3 eyes. You can make it though. Boop. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe. Um, and I hope you come back for more of my content in the future. And I'm sorry this video is a little long. When I do the next one, I'll make it a little shorter so you don't have to watch it all the way through. Have a good day, guys. Fancy Council out.